Hey everybody, and welcome back to Jake Builds. Now, I think I say this pretty well every Jake Builds video where it's been a while since we've actually done a Jake Builds, but definitely the last one we did, which was the oh god, what's it called? I forget. It's been that long. I think it's the Rising Freedom Gundam. Yeah. It took me a minute to remember. Yeah, Rising Freedom Gundam. And now we're finally doing the Immortal Justice Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Freedom, or S Freedom, as it shows right there on the box. Now, let me go ahead and explain why is it such a big time gap between, you know, Jake builds and stuff like that, where before it seemed there was one that came out every single week. Well, I'll tell you why. Life gets busy, and when it gets busy, sometimes, because I mostly do these on the weekend, and I work Monday through Friday, so when that happens, trying to find the motivation, I mean, yeah, you can sit there and play video games for hours and, not feel the repercussions, but sitting here hunched over my desk, literally, you can't see it because it's behind the camera, but I'm literally hunched over my desk doing these and doing these for like hours. I'd say about, I think every Jake builds takes about an hour, hour and a half to actually build, and what you actually see is only maybe 25 to 30 minutes of it, because I speed everything up, and of course there's that little thing in the end where I pose them in different ways, and it kind of gets hard after a while, especially on your back. But now I think I've fixed the problem. On top of that, I've been running into some video issues recently, especially with making things look good. It seems if I record at 720p, it looks very crunchy. I record at 1080p, it looks better, like you see right now. It looks fantastic in 1080p. But I'm recording in 30 FPS as well, which I would rather be recording in 60 FPS, but that makes a pretty fucking big file. But with that being said, sorry about that little tangent. The star of the show, the Immortal Justice Gundam. Now, I have built many. I think I have built the original Justice Gundam, the original Justice Gundam, the Infinite Justice Gundam, and now the Immortal Justice Gundam. Now, the other two were master grades. This is a high grade. I did build the Infinite Justice Gundam as a high grade. I don't think I did it for Jake builds. No, I did not. I don't believe so. I'm looking. No, I never did the Infinite Justice build. It was before I started doing Jake builds. But yeah, we're here with the Immortal Justice Gundam. This thing's pretty cool. I really like it. I always like the Justice Gundam, no matter its interpretation. Actually, more than the Freedom Gundam. But that might change when there was a new Freedom Gundam coming out with Strike Freedom, and it has a literal sword like the a Stray Red Frame, which has that pretty, like, has like the two swords, the Gerber Straight and Tiger Pierce. And I keep making the joke anytime I see it. It's like, oh man, the Red Stray is gonna be pissed that the Freedom Gundam now has its sword. But anyway, continuing with that, Immortal Justice Gundam. That's the box. This one also transforms. I don't know why they're forcing transformations on these, but fuck, I don't. I mean, I don't really want to transform them, so. Yep, there you go. Front of the box, side of the box, action poses, transformation, shield. It has the same sort of thing that the Infinite Justice Gundam had, where it has the little boot, like Shinta boot beam sabers. That's pretty cool. Same sort of gimmick with the Rising Freedom Gundam, where it has the shield that pops off and becomes a it becomes a glaive almost. That's the best way I can describe it. And of course, it doesn't have beam sabers. It has like these beam machetes right here, as you can see. Look at that right there. I'm not going to read anything off. Of course, the same blurb from the Rising Freedom video. I'm probably going to link to that right here, up there. Ta-da! So yeah, same blurb. If you want to read that blurb, doesn't give a pilot blurb because guess what? I guess fuck the pilot, I guess. But that's the box. I'll set that off to the side. The manual. Of course, it's another one of those flip open manuals, as all high grades are. See right here the parts runners list, and you have the giant instructions that are just fantastic. Trying to figure out. Of course, here's the instructions in color. It's not bad. Do like it better in color than in the black and gray, but or black and white or noir color. Sorry. Of course, the transformation is there as well. I sound very disinterested. I'm not trying to be. Shit. But yeah, that's gonna go back there with in all of its glory. And we're gonna finally take a look at those runners. Like I said, I probably need to get back into doing JakeBuilds more often. It's just finding the time and stuff like that, and finding the motivation sometimes where it can be a little exhausting. But here's our runners. We have 1A, our multicolor runner, if you can see right there. Multicolor runner. Our 2B runners, which are the same sort of pinkish red color. So you see right there. We have our C runners, which of course are in gray. Just bog standard inner frame gray. Of course, our white pieces. These are runners D, D1, and D2. This has a lot of the white pieces that are on the Immortal Justice Gundam. And of course, the darkish blue, or very dark blue. This is runner E1 and E2 right here. Left. My left. This is E2, E1's right here. Nice colors, I like those. This, I'm not too sure. I haven't gotten that far in the instruction manual yet, so we shall see what that is. It's a very interesting color. Doesn't look like it really fits in with the kit, but, you know, not a lot of things do. Seed kits are always very strange. Of course, you have that. This was F1, F2s right here. Somewhat of a very light gray color. That's great. And compared to the Rising Freedom, this has very little stickers. Well, little, quote unquote. You got your white here. I think this is for the actual backpack. Probably parts for the beam gun, or the beam rifle. And of course, you have your little stickers here for the cameras and the eyes. That's pretty cool. Really, less stickers than the Rising Freedom, which, if you remember from the Rising Freedom, we did not use hardly any of them, because guess what? They really didn't add much to the kit. I liked it without the white stickers, so probably gonna do the same thing here. But, you know, I always have a habit of contradicting myself sometimes. But yeah, with that being said, let's get building, I believe. Yay. Hey everybody, you made it to the end of the video. I appreciate all of you for watching, and if you like what you see, hit the like button, and if you want to see more of it, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to get notified whenever a new video goes live, hit the bell notification. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye now.